Scott Pelley on the pandemic's impact on students.
This week on 60 Minutes, we reported on low-income Americans who have been struggling the most since the onset of the pandemic. One of them, Courtney Yoder, was living in a tent, trying to save up to escape homelessness when the COVID recession hit. So you're working in a restaurant, COVID comes, and I take it the restaurant closed.
Yes.
What did they tell you?
Once everything got back to normal, that we'd be able to, work again. 3 months passed. I had just found out that I'm 8 weeks pregnant, and working actually was something good for me. And then when I lost it, it was like, now I have nothing, to look forward to, because I actually felt good about myself. I felt accomplished. I felt like I was doing something in my life. I had stacked up 3 checks. I was actually trying, and then all that gets taken from me.
The pandemic has definitely been, for a lot of people, just a shock.
We also spoke with young students whose parents had lost their jobs and critical family income. They told us the transition to an online-only curriculum was difficult, and their grades have dropped.
Going to school online is something completely new to us. It's not what we signed up for. We definitely prefer in-person activities, in-person learning.
Do you feel like you're keeping up with the online classes or falling behind?
During the beginning of the pandemic, when it first hit us, I completely fell off in general, person-wise. Like I went to kind of this slum of sorts. The homework started to pile up. And with that, the grades started to fall too. So it's kind of hard to jump back into school once you're thrown back that low. It really took a big hit on my GPA. The grades were devastating.
Shauna Lee, how has school been for you in this pandemic?
It's been hard for real. Like, in my first semester, I had real good grades, but then, it's hard for me to figure out how to do it on the computer. My second semester, all my grades dropped.
So you're not in class, you're doing this remotely. What is that like?
It's tough. It really is. I can't work over the screen. I need face-to-face help.
We also met Michaela DePriest, a high school senior who fell behind on her classes. And you're 18?
Yes.
But you haven't graduated.
No.
Why not?
I was gonna graduate early last year, but COVID kind of set that back.
What happened?
When COVID happened, we all obviously couldn't go to school at all. I didn't have access to a computer or the one-on-one help that I needed, which was really the problem. And a lot of parents could not afford Wi-Fi. The only way to do schoolwork on a computer is to have Wi-Fi. So a lot of cable companies were giving bundles, like if you had kids who were in school, they would give you Wi-Fi.
And we never got a computer. I tried to do what I could on my phone, but we never got computers.
You were trying to attend virtual classes on your phone.
Yeah.
Michaela's high school, Franklinton Prep, helped her attend class while working full-time. So you are working full-time and going to high school at the same time?
Yeah.
How do you manage that?
I don't know, try. Some days I miss school, which I shouldn't, but.
And now Michaela is on track to graduate this June. I wonder how COVID and the COVID recession is defining your generation.
It's definitely gonna have lasting effects. It gave a lot of kids a lot of time to sit back and make the wrong decisions or the right ones. And a lot of kids, especially from my area, they were on drugs. There were a lot of kids who did take the wrong path, but then there were some of us who took the opportunity and took the time to really work on ourselves and understand what was wrong and what we could fix.
How did you end up on the right path?
I had the right people pushing me in the right direction for sure, and it took a lot of self-reflection. I needed that time for sure.
So the challenge has ended up being a good thing for you.
In a way, yes, it helped me grow. I'm definitely grateful for it.